There was a lady by name Sarah. She had always been known as a cheerful and hard-working woman. She lived in a busy city, worked long hours, and tried her best to support her family. From the outside, it seemed like everything in her life was going well. But inside, Sarah was fighting a silent battle. Over the years, life had slowly become overwhelming. Her small business had failed, leaving her in serious debt. Around the same time, her relationship ended painfully, and she began to feel completely alone. Friends stopped calling as often, and the pressure of life kept building. Every night, Sarah lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering how everything had gone so wrong. The sadness slowly turned into deep depression. She began to believe the lie that her life no longer mattered. Thoughts of ending her life started creeping into her mind more often. One evening, after another difficult day filled with worry and hopelessness, Sarah reached a breaking point. She sat quietly in her small apartment, tears rolling down her face. The room felt empty, and the silence made her pain even louder. In that moment, she made a heartbreaking decision. She believed there was no reason to keep living. With a heavy heart, she left her apartment and began walking through the dark streets, lost in her thoughts. As she walked, she passed by a small church building. The lights were on, and soft music could be heard from inside. At first, she ignored it and kept walking. But then something unexpected happened. A worship song began to play through the church speakers, and the sound carried out into the quiet night. The voice of the singer was gentle but powerful, and the words spoke about God's love, forgiveness, and the promise that no one is ever truly alone. One particular line from the song seemed to speak directly to her heart. Even when you feel forgotten, God is holding you. Sarah suddenly stopped walking. Those words pierced through the darkness in her mind. She stood there listening, tears streaming down her face. For the first time in months, she felt something she had not felt in a long time: hope. It felt as though the song was meant just for her. Slowly, she walked toward the church door. She hesitated for a moment, unsure if she should go in. But something inside her pushed her to open the door. Inside, a small group of people were gathered for a simple evening worship service. No one noticed at first when she quietly sat in the back row. The music continued, and the atmosphere in the room was filled with peace. As the worship team sang about God's love and grace, Sarah felt her heart begin to soften. For months she had carried pain, shame, and hopelessness. But in that moment, the words of the worship song reminded her that her life still had value and that God had not abandoned her. After the service ended, one of the church members noticed her sitting quietly and approached her with kindness. They spoke with her, prayed for her, and listened to her story without judgment. That night became the turning point of Sarah's life. Instead of ending her life, she found a new beginning. Sarah began attending the church regularly. With time, prayer, and the support of the church community, her heart slowly healed. She discovered a deeper relationship with God and began to see her life with new purpose. Today, Sarah often shares her testimony with others who feel lost or hopeless. She tells them that one simple worship song changed everything for her. She believes that God used that moment to save her life, and whenever she hears that same worship song again, she remembers the night when hope found her in the middle of her darkest moment. So finally, God can turn your darkest moment into the beginning of your greatest testimony.